What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 81 of Rob's Best Bets for the date of February 25th, 2023. And as always, you can find me on Twitter at RobDFB. And if you want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. And per the usual, there will not be any recap for Friday's picks just because I'm recording this before all of the games finish up. That said, expect a full recap for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Monday's video. And with that all out of the way, let's have a fantastic Saturday, really fantastic slate, and let's jump right into these picks. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are heading over to the ACC, where we have Georgia Tech taking on Louisville. And this Georgia Tech team gave Pittsburgh a scare last time out, and we've seen them actually perform well in spots this year. And I think this is another one that we can see them perform well, especially on Senior Day. So let's lay the 5 points for 2 units with Georgia Tech for our first play of the day. For our second bet of the day, we are heading over to the Summit League, where we have Oral Roberts taking on South Dakota State. And the Jackrabbits might be the only team in the Summit League capable of knocking off Oral Roberts. And I think on Senior Day, this could be a ball game. So let's take the 4.5 points here with South Dakota State, and for an additional unit, let's take a stab here at the money line as well. For pick number 3, we are heading over to the ACC, where we have NC State taking on Clemson. Man, I'm just not a believer in this Clemson team, and I think NC State is in a different tier altogether, so let's lay the 6 points here with NC State for 3 units for our third play of the day. For pick number 4, we are heading over to the Mountain West, where you have New Mexico taking on San Diego State. Man, Jalen House is back in the lineup for New Mexico, and they've been playing a lot better, and they still have a lot to play for, I think. So let's take New Mexico here to pull off the upset at home on the money line for 3 units for our fourth play of the day. For pick number 5, we are staying out west and going to the Pac-12 this time, where we have a matchup between Arizona and Arizona State. And I think this Arizona team is actually peaking at the perfect time, and Arizona State has looked really shaky for the past month or so. So let's take Arizona here at home, laying the boatload of points, 11.5 to be exact, for 3 units for our fifth play of the day. For pick number 6, we are headed out to the WAC, where we have Abilene Christian taking on Utah Valley, and this is a veteran-heavy Abilene Christian lineup playing on Senior Day, and despite the record, this is a talented Abilene Christian team as well, so let's take the 2.5 points that we're getting here for 3 units, and for an additional unit, let's sprinkle the money line here as well. For pick number 7, we are once again heading out to the ACC, where we have North Carolina taking on Virginia. And the biggest knock against this North Carolina team so far this year has been that they haven't secured a quad 1 win yet, but they've been close on several occasions and they are still somehow on the bubble. So let's take them here to pull off their first quad 1 win and lay the 1.5 points for 4 units for our 7th play of the day. For pick number 8, we are heading over to the Big Ten, where we have Purdue taking on Indiana, and I think this is a perfect bounce back spot for a Purdue team that people are starting to question a little bit. So let's lay the 7.5 points here against Indiana for 4 units for our 8th play of the day. For pick number 9, we are heading over to the Big 12, where we have Iowa State taking on Oklahoma. And it feels like Oklahoma has kind of given up on the season, if we're being honest. And in Hilton, Iowa State just dismantles teams on a regular basis. So let's lay the 6.5 points here with the Cyclones for 4 units for our 9th play of the day. For pick number 10, we are heading over to the WCC, where we have Gonzaga taking on St. Mary's. And Gonzaga controlled this matchup for nearly 40 minutes on the road last time these two played, but St. Mary's was able to sneak out a win in overtime. That said, I think we potentially see Gonzaga win this by double digits and really flex their muscles at home. So let's lay the 5 points for 5 units for our 10th play of the day. All right, for our final play of the day, we are heading back to the Big 12, where we have Baylor taking on Texas. And I think this Baylor team is much better on a neutral court. And at home in the Big 12, good luck pulling off a win against a better team. So let's take Baylor, laying the 3 points for 5 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I want to thank all of you for checking out today's video, and if you want to show some love, head on over to Twitter and drop a follow at RobDFB. And with all that being said, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.